Hello, and welcome to episode 7 of my Anno 1404 Let's Play series. This episode will be on continuing the quests in chapter 3. First of all though, you'll notice that my stone, once this ship delivers, will be maxed. So I thought, well, it'd be nice to show you how to temporarily stop a trading route. Remember in the last episode I created a trading route for this ship called Stone, and if we look you'll see it's there, which I created there. Okay, now once this has filled up my harbour with stone, there's no point in this ship keep going backwards and forwards, so you can either select the ship and click on this button to pause it, or just right click with the ship highlighted and that will also pause it. You notice how
one of your plants has stopped producing goods.
So you can see it's gone to a pause icon. There's no point in it going back and forth at the moment with the shipyard being full of stone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this ship, and you'll see over here the two quests are Harbour for the Crusaders and also the Harbour Master's office. So he wants me to build that Harbour Master's office. There is, however, another side quest that I can do up here in Marie Antoine's territory. And
the preparations for the crusade have
click on
been
our
very
warehouse,
successful.
you'll
But
see
my band of knights is larger than I had ever imagined. I need linen garments. They should all have new clothing before we set off.
So up here on this island, the big one, if you click on her warehouse and then accept, you'll get this 10 linen as a side quest. So if we go back down to my settlement, click on this ship and transfer, we want to set it to 10, and so we want 10 linen. Also though, let's fill it up with 40 wood. Okay, and now we can send that ship off to Marie up here, so that then can complete this quest, Doublets and Tunics. Okay, while we're waiting for that boat to go up there, let's come back down here to my settlement. Now with my settlement, I can't expand it to patricians yet because I need to have spices, which we get from the Orient.
There's
So
nowhere in the world finer than here.
yeah, I totally agree. So for now, we're just going to have to be, we're going to have to settle for being happy with citizens. If I get enough houses, the main thing is to keep my money in the green. So I want to have a positive amount down here. As long as I'm doing that, my money will just keep building up. So what I can do is build more houses. First, I need to address this problem with the tools. And to do that, I'm going to need an iron mine, which in this chapter is going to let me start doing that. For now though, let's wait for this quest to update. And with this boat, what I can do, I need tools because I haven't got enough, hardly any. To buy tools, we are going to go to this island over here. So I've selected this other boat. If we click over here, you see the warehouse.
Praise the Lord!
Oh.
Have you finally brought me the linen garments?
Yep.
This clothing is wonderful. Thank you so much. The knight did. Will you submit to God's will?
Okay, so next quest that she gives, once you do the linen, is deliver 40 wood, so she can repair one of her ships. So I'll just click that. Just so this makes sense, let's go up here and show you the ship whilst I'm doing this. So for that last one, she rewarded me with 5 tools. If we click there,
God bless you.
she's taken the wood.
Now I
and
can build more ships. I would like to thank you appropriately.
she's given me a shipwright's hammer and 1722 gold, so that's all good. This shipwright, what I'm going to do is put in my warehouse on my main settlement island, and as you can see then, my ships I can build at a 50% reduced cost, which is going to be important because we're going to need to build more ships later on. So I'm going to send that back to this warehouse. With this ship, I'm going to send it over to here, Lord Northbrook I think is his name.
The Emperor talked incessantly
And you can
about
see I can buy
friendly
20
relations
tools.
with the Orient. And now we're going into war against the Saracens. This is indeed curious.
So, yeah. Okay, down here, I've been scouting out. I have scouted out all of it, the map, just to check if there are any other quests, but there isn't none through scouting. But down here, curiously, you'll see there's an orphanage, and see what he says when we click on this.
Don't start sniffing around here. You would only overtax your simple little mind with matters far too complex for you to understand.
So he doesn't like us going near his orphanage. I wonder why. Anyway, let's go back up here. See if when my ship makes it to his harbour, so I can buy some tools. Oh, it is there. Good.
I regularly acquire goods from the Empire.
Yeah. Right, so we're going to buy as many as we can, which is 20. And okay that.
Superb.
I don't mind paying a little bit of gold. I've got plenty, as you can see. Okay, so now that I've got the tools, it'll take a little while, and they'll slowly get more.
The Emperor talked incessantly about friendly relations. Feel free to come and have a look around. Of course.
Okay, I think that should be enough tools. Or maybe I'll buy a few more. Wait for him to get some more in his
The way
warehouse.
Forecast treats us all is scandalous. The Emperor talked incessantly about friendly relations.
Cool, he does like to talk. Okay, there's one other thing we can do. If we scroll across to find his cathedral, when we click on it,
This crusade is such a cross to bear. If I now have to set aside men and materials for Forecast, it'll throw the building of the cathedral back weeks, even months. You must help me with this matter.
and so by clicking on the cathedral you get this another side quest, deliver 5 tons of stone. And I think I'm just a bit short with the stone. Look at that, I've got 3 tons. How annoying. Anyway, let's take that back to my harbour and get a couple more tons of stone. And I can put the tools in the warehouse. Okay, so with this shipwright's hammer, let's open that up so it shows my warehouse. If I left click on that now, that puts it in my warehouse, you can see there, which will reduce the cost of my shipbuilding. And you see when I click on the small shipyard, it shows the shipwright's hammer. Wait a minute, no, I haven't clicked on it. Let's try again. There we go. Right, so now we should see that it's halved the costs. So 8 wood, 10 ropes. Let's move that back into a ship so we can see. Okay, we'll transfer that in there. Let's take... Will it let me take it out? Yeah, it will. Now if we go back to here, so you see there 20 ropes. So it has halved the costs when I put it in my warehouse, which is very cool. Yeah. Okay. So we got some tools now. Let's put them in my warehouse and grab some more stone. And we want a couple more stone. And now we can send that back to him. And he'll be happy. Okay, now that we've done that, let's see. So that'd be that side quest. Now we need to do the Harbour Master's Pool. So over here, if I click on this ship, let's take out all the stone. Well, 40 of it. Or 38. Let's grab all the tools and some wood. Now hopefully I've got enough and we can go and build the Harbour Master's office down here.
Is it true? Have you brought the stone for the Imperial Cathedral?
Yep.
Thank you so much. If you can spare any more stone, I'll have.
Yeah, I can't. Okay, so he gives us 5 ropes. It's not too big a deal there. I mean, if you don't want to do that side quest, you're only going to be missing out on 5 ropes. But I'll grab the ropes, take them back to my harbour. Okay, we're just waiting for this. Notice in this episode I'm pretty much ignoring my settlement. As long as it is making money, and as long as it has enough food and drink, which they're both maxed out nearly. There you go, they're both maxed out, so I don't have to worry about that. So I'm pretty much leaving the settlement. It's at a good size. It's at a perfect size, just like that. I've stopped these being upgraded. Remember, if you click on a house, you've got this little writ icon. If you do it so there's a cross in it, that stops them automatically upgrading to citizens, and then, you know, from peasant houses to citizens. That's how you can control your tool usage. So I always disable it so they don't have extension rights. I deny them so they don't keep upgrading and burning up all my precious tools. Okay, so we got this here. That other boat should nearly be arriving, which it has. Let's drop them all in the warehouse. Like so. And now we can build a harbour master's office. And we'll put it just there.
Good things come to those who wait. I'd better view the building to assure myself personally that everything is shipshape. While you have been taking ages to build the Harbour Master's office, I have been gathering supplies. But this warehouse is much too small. It must be upgraded immediately.
Okay, so
It is done. The Crusader ship is finished.
Okay, so now he wants me to upgrade this warehouse. So if you
How is that warehouse upgrade
Oh,
progressing?
for goodness sake. If you left click on the warehouse, over here's an icon to upgrade. Left click, providing you've got 4 stone, 3 tools and 2 wood and 150 gold.
What?
So there we go.
You call that an expansion? The storerooms are hardly bigger than before. This is totally unacceptable. We need storehouses to store the goods. You can see the size of my Crusader army and the amount of supplies needed. Get a move on.
Okay, so now he wants me to build 4 small storehouses. When you upgrade one of your warehouses, the main benefit of upgrading it is 1, you get extra storage space, and secondly, you'll get an extra cart that goes back and forth to all your buildings. So it's definitely worth upgrading them. For this task though, he wants 4 of the small storehouses, which are these. Let's see if we've got enough materials to do that. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I do.
There you are. I knew you could do it. At last I can store provisions and equipment here. You say the harbour is completed? I'd better see this for myself. Hoist the sails. The harbour construction could certainly have been completed much more quickly. Well, we still have much to do. From now on, you will help me with the rest of the preparations.
Okay, talk that grateful. So
I have asked the best armourers in the Empire to come to equip the Crusader army with new weapons. And I expect you to provide the iron required immediately.
okay, so now he wants me to supply 10 tons of iron to the forge for weapons for the Crusaders here. So I've got to bring 10 tons of iron.
Forecast is sparing no expense on equipment for the army.
And here
The
we
best
go.
thing is to look for an iron deposit immediately and build an iron mine.
So here's where it gets cool. Now we can make our own tools eventually. And in Hookberg, which is this island up here, we'll have some iron. So let's okay
God
that.
be praised! You have completed the harbour. My captains are already under orders to assemble the vanguard of the Crusader fleet there.
What was that?
It's incredible how many knights are prepared to take up arms for God and their fatherland. I immediately need more ships to transport them all to the promised land. Get them for me.
Wow, you can see we're getting a few quests here now. And where's Marie's? She asked me to build a crane down there, I believe. Ooh, that's not great. I hope that's not my island. Oh no, it's not my island. But yeah, that's what happens if you get a fire. And it starts spreading. If you don't have the fire stations, your settlement could get wiped out. So bear that in mind. Although I don't see any fire problems in this chapter. So for now I'll pretty much ignore that. Okay, right, so what I need to do then is focus on building iron. An iron mine first of all. So I'm going to need to grab all the materials I didn't use, which is only 10 tools. That's not enough. For the wood, I'll leave the wood in there, I think, because I may well be needing that. But I shall certainly take the tools. And I shall buy a few more from over here.
Have you started building that iron mine
in
yet?
Northburg's settlement. Oh, he hasn't got any iron yet. Oh, that's not good.
I very much regret that I cannot sell you any more tools.
Oh.
I too must do my part for the crusade.
Okay, so he's just told me he's not going to sell me any more tools. Marvellous. Well, let's put these ropes in here if I can. No, I can't, it's full. And I haven't even got any tools. So I'm going to have to wait for traders, by the looks of it, to bring me sell me tools. I should still be buying them, I hope. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I am buying them, but they don't come that frequently. You have to wait for the main traders to visit. Well, I've got enough tools to get started at least. I've got 10. So let's grab some wood. And stone I won't need, because it's manufacturing that itself. So let's now send this boat up here and see how much of this iron mine we can get done. There's the iron. So I'm going to build an iron mine there, but I'm also going to need a
One of my ships was damaged during the crossing. A sign from God that all the ships must be ship-shape again before we set off for the Orient.
Okay, so she wants me to build a crane down here in the port. Fine. We can do that, but we need tools first of all. So here's some iron. I've got to build a smelter, I've got to build a charcoal manufacturer, I've got to build the mine as well, and then the tool shop, the tool workshop. So I definitely haven't got enough tools, so it's going to take a little while, I guess, for a trader to visit and sell me some. Or maybe Lord Northbrook might
Have you
give
started
me some
building
more.
that iron mine yet?
No. Okay, we've got to wait for my boat to go up here so we can build this iron mine.
I very much regret that I cannot sell you any more tools. I too must do my part for the crusade.
Yeah, no, I was hoping I might have some tools lying around, but I haven't. Oh well, we'll see what we can get done. And suddenly we got lots of quests. Well, this one I'm about to do. Okay, let's put the tools and the wood in there. And now let's build an iron mine. You see it automatically positions it for you. So that
Marvelous. Extracting iron ore is the first important stage in iron production. Now you need to extract the iron from the ore. And where better to do that than in an iron smelter?
Okay, so now we're going to need an iron smelter. Oh, it uses 5 tools. Luckily I've got 8, but we're not going to have enough for the toolmaker's workshop. We will have enough, however, for the charcoal burners, so let's do the iron smelter first. We'll put it just there.
Ah, wonderful. I see your iron smelter is completed.
Let's put the stone road in place and upgrade all of my roads to stone.
My God! There are actually men at the gate. Tell me, little...
Ah,
Have you thought about a charcoal burner too?
Yep, that's
We'll
what
need his goods in the iron smelter.
Yep, that's what we're going to need next. So let's do a charcoal burner, and we want to do it near enough to the iron smelter because he's going to need the charcoal. Ah, what haven't I got enough of? Wood. Okay, so I'm going to need more wood. But Brother Hilarious just said that he can trade. Let's see what he's got. Oh yeah, tools. Excellent.
Just a little something for the journey, and we'll get going.
So he'll come and deliver them tools. That will give us enough now to make the toolmaker's workshop. So I won't need to buy any more tools. What I will need to do though is build a
Some children
woodcutters.
seem to have vanished from Madame d'Artois' city. I imagine some of them wanted to join the Crusader army as squires and servants. And yet, the fleet has not yet set sail.
Okay, so let's build a woodcutter's hut next because we're going to need wood. All of this, by the way, is draining my money. For each time I build a new building, it's going to cost a little bit. I'm going to put this over here because we don't need much wood. And let's make them all stone roads. Like so. There, that will slowly get us some wood. The tools are being delivered, as you can see. So that will give us enough tools to do the charcoal burner and the tool workshop. Or toolmaker's workshop. Cool, look at him. It's going nice and slowly. One thing I will need to do as well is upgrade this warehouse when I get enough materials. Because one cart is definitely not enough to do.
I bought your delivery. Huh.
There we go.
What won't we do in the name?
And now we've got plenty of tools. So it's just wood that I need. Is that enough to do the charcoal burner? I'll need one more wood. So we just got to wait for that. It was lucky that he sold me them tools, otherwise I don't know what I would have done. There we go, there's the wood that we need. See, the iron mine's busy. That's waiting for charcoal. You can see he's moved much quicker on the stone roads. I definitely recommend upgrading your roads as quickly as you can. It really speeds up the collection. There we go, he's going to get the wood and then I can make a charcoal burner. Watching my money, I'm still in the green. Okay, so let's do a charcoal burner's hut. I want to do it so it's within range of the warehouse and of the iron smelter. But also I want to make sure it's got enough land around it.
The charcoal burner has started work already. Marvellous.
Okay, let's put a road there. Right, Right, so that's good. One thing you can do is click here to cultivate all around it. Maybe get a few more trees. Same you can do actually for the woodcutters. Oh no, you can't. Okay, but for the charcoal burner you can. Okay, so now that shall provide charcoal for my iron smelter. The next thing I'll need to build, the last thing, is of course the toolmaker's workshop. Just waiting for wood. All of these quests here are waiting really for tools. Well, except for that one, that needs iron. But these other two I'm going to need some, well, not for the small ships, I can actually start doing them. But certainly for the port repair crane I'm going to need tools. Okay, if we come down here, let's see if I can do these ships. So I need 4 trading ships, small ones. There we go. And let's right click so they go to there by default, so they don't get mixed up with my other ships. Okay, you'll notice that Falcon Stone is now out of stone. So what I can now do is re-enable this trading route. If I can get rid of this rope, that is. Yeah, there we go. Right, so now I can re-enable this trading route.
Shipbuilding completed.
We'll click back on that, and that starts it back off. And there we go, so that's now going to go and pick up the stone. What I can also get it to do though, whilst it's gathering the stone, is I can now ask it to grab tools, because I'm going to be getting tools made at Hookberg soon. So what I'll do is tell it to grab tools from there and deliver them to Falconstone.
Shipbuilding completed.
So I can now call this stone and tools. And there we go. Okay, our first ship is done, but we need another 2 because he wants 4 ships. Okay, up here what I need to do for this ship is put the 10 iron in it that I need. So let's grab the iron, and I need to take him 10 tons.
Game saved.
So we're waiting on this smelter.
Shipbuilding completed.
Okay, let's see, is the ship's done now? No, we need one more.
Ship ready.
Okay, now we've got the 4 ships. Let's just double check. So, yeah, we're sending them to here. And let's see if we can get the iron that we need. Another 3, so that's 6. We need 4 more iron to complete this other quest. Once I've... Oh, there's the timer. Once I've got the iron I need, then I can start working towards the tool maker's workshop, which I'll let the... I'm going to need to buy some more tools, actually. Yes, I'm going to need more tools. I thought I had enough. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I've run out of tools. I wonder if he'll sell me any more. Yeah, he will. Excellent.
You don't need to worry about these ships anymore.
Ah, there we go.
I am now taking command.
So there's the ship's done.
I'll just load the goods onto the donkeys, then I'll set off.
And that's going to give me enough then to make the tool makers. So let's just check. Have we got enough iron now? Right, need just one more iron. Okay, the timer's gone. So I'm going to end this episode here, and we can continue on with chapter 3 in the next episode. You can see I'm making good progress, and hopefully we'll complete chapter 3 in the next episode. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching, and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.